Hello everybody, Late Boy Scout here with another Leatherman tool review. What are we looking at today? Well, it's a nylon sheath so you can't see it. Pretty nice nylon sheath, by the way. Pretty happy with it. It's a good one. Inside we've got the Leatherman Kick. I got this some time ago actually. It came as a 2-pack. The Leatherman Kick, and do I have it in my pocket? Hang on a second. Pretty sure I do. Almost always do. There it is. Leatherman Micra. This came as a 2-pack. I got them for a great deal. And you may still be able to find that 2-pack out there someplace. If you do, I recommend you pick it up because it's well worth it. This is an entry-level Leatherman. If you are not sure what type of Leatherman to get, you don't want to spend the big bucks. But you want to have quality, and you want to have a 25-year warranty, and you're like, I need some kind of multi-tool in my system. But and I think Leatherman is the junk. They're the good stuff. I want them. I want one of their tools, but I don't know which one to get. I don't know how much money I want to spend. No, I don't want to spend $50. I don't want to spend this $70 or $80. Do you have anything in the $20 to $30 range? Yeah, right here, the Kick. A Leatherman Kick. And you know what? It's not a bad tool at all. It's a Leatherman, for crying out loud. So you got 25-year warranty going on. And yeah, I've used this a fair bit. Well, a little bit. I'll just be honest, a little bit. I've used it to put together a small IKEA desk, and I used it to chop up a wire hanger, actually. Cut pieces of it off and bend it and straighten it out and stuff for a little project I was working on. So it's a good tool. I tell you what, since it's a Leatherman, it's got that 25-year warranty, you've got nothing to worry about regarding quality. Not only that, craftsmanship is top-notch for what it is. It doesn't lock. Now these tools don't lock in place, but for a non-locking tool, boy, they hold their position really well. I'll tell you what, get this one out, and it takes a fair amount of pressure to get it to push back over. Not like, oh boy, you ready for this piece of junk? Not like this. I've shown you this before in my video, cheap multi-tools worth their weight, question mark. And big question mark, actually, because I started off actually trying to use this tool to assemble that same desk, and went immediately to a bending over Phillips head. So put some pressure on it, and yeah, immediately. It doesn't lock at all, but man, at least they could have a slightly better spring in there to help it kind of retain better. This area right here is very kind of nebulous. It just sort of kind of wobbles, not like loosely, but it doesn't lock into any one spot there. What a pain. Yeah. So, I'll tell you what. If you're looking for a cheap multi-tool, I did talk about this before and said, yeah, okay, it's good enough in an emergency, and I'll stand by that. It's good enough in a big emergency, but for daily use, when I set this aside, I'm going to recommend that if you want something that you'll probably use, if you want something and you're thinking that you're actually going to use it ever, I would get the Leatherman Kick. Start with this. Now, as time goes on and you decide you've got enough money and you decide that you enjoy using it enough, I'd recommend moving up, stepping up from the Leatherman Kick to something like, say, the Leatherman Wave, which is just awesome. It really is. Size-wise, how do these compare? Almost identical in size. Weight, well, this one's a fair bit heavier actually. The weight on the Leatherman Kick, 5.2 ounces, not too bad. In fact, I was holding this and kind of holding it side by side with my Leatherman Juice S2, and this is barely heavier, barely heavier. They really feel comparable. So as far as a pocket tool, yeah, I'd almost put this in the pocket tool category, a Leatherman pocket tool category, but Leatherman does not put it in the pocket tool category. They consider this one of their full-size tools, albeit at the bottom of the line of the full-size tools, with only 12 tools in one, as opposed to, if you move up from there, you get the fuse, and then move up from there, you get the blast, and those look very similar to the Kick, but feature more tools, and also they lock in place. So if you've got the dough, yeah, I'd go with the fuse or the blast, but if you're just kind of looking to get into some kind of Leatherman, you don't know how long you're going to be interested in this stuff, and you're not sure if you're even going to use it, but you think you ought to have something, hey, get the Kick, man. It's not bad. It's a good tool. As I said, they don't lock in place, but they retain very well. A lot of strength. So what do you get on this thing? Let's go ahead and go through some of the tools. It says it's 13 tools in one, so let's go ahead and knock out the ones that are obvious, which are the needle nose pliers, the regular pliers, the wire cutters, and the hard wire cutters. And I think they also consider wire strippers as part of that. And wire stripper would basically just be that hard wire cutter, but not closed all the way, because there's nothing down here that could be a wire stripper. Oh wait, no, hold on. Oh yeah, that's right. I believe that this is the wire stripper. Yeah, pretty sure that's correct. Then you've got bottle/can opener. Actually, bottle and can opener are considered two different tools. It's funny how they count them like that. But it's just one thing. And it does do both tasks. Then on the other side, you've got a 420HC clip point knife, which again doesn't lock, but if these tools are back here, it does retain pretty well. Fairly well. Next to that, you've got two different flathead screwdrivers, a large and a medium, I believe. No small-sized flathead screwdriver, which you get on the Kick, and which has been argued isn't really necessary. I think it's YouTube user Quiet Bear has said that what's the point of having this eyeglass-sized screwdriver on this giant tool? It's not giant, but it's big enough that really you're going to work on your eyeglasses with this tiny little thing. You know, in an emergency you would. I would. But yeah, most of the time I would look for something a little more small and easy to use for precision use. That was the can opener, bottle opener. There was also the Phillips, which I already showed you, which locks into place. Doesn't lock into place, but retains really well, in my opinion. And for this application, I would say turn it this way, close it up to use it. You could also do this sort of thing if you want some reach. But when you do that, it kind of reduces the amount of pressure you can put on that, in my opinion. I might be wrong on that. But anyway, you know what I'm saying. Also, last but not least, I think I've covered everything. I know I haven't. Also, there is the ruler. You've got inches there and centimeters there. And they consider it a tool, sort of consider it a tool. It's not really a tool. It's just a feature. Is this lanyard hole. Which is fine, you know. Throw a lanyard in there and make it a little bit harder to use your flathead screwdriver. A little bit harder because there's kind of a small space there. Yeah, anyway. Something else worth noting is the Zytle Insert here. The Zytle Insert that goes inside of within the stainless steel frame and kind of wraps around up here and down there and nests those tools inside of it. They call this the comfort grip handle. And would I say that this is comfortable? I think it's probably going to be more comfortable than it would be without it. If you were to pull those out somehow and get this tool to work even with it gone, I bet that would be very uncomfortable because it's stainless steel digging into your hand. I think for the price it's probably comfortable enough, but I think they could have done a better job, to tell you the truth. It's nice and rounded on the outside, but on the inside it's still kind of a sharp edge. And if they had maybe carried that roundedness over into the inside, would have been a more expensive process probably, but it would make for a more grippy, more non-pinching tool as you grab it and squeeze it. And I'm all for that. Comfort, ergonomics, yeah, very important in a tool. There's also an add-on that you can get for this. See this little hole here? There's an add-on you can get for this where you can actually add a pocket clip to it. I haven't done that obviously, but I don't know, it might be worth doing. If you're going to buy this and you're going to use this, shoot, yeah, put a pocket clip on there, clip this to your pocket, make it easier to carry around with you on a regular basis. It's light enough at, like I said, 5.2 ounces. 5.2 ounces is light enough to carry in your pocket. I'd say so. Why not do it? This could replace your pocket knife and be your multi-tool. So in the pocket or in the nice little Nylon pouch, Velcro closure. Good stuff. Goes either way, right? You can hold it, make it go sideways, or you can make it go upways, whatever you choose. Leatherman Kick, guys. I'm digging it. Again, a good entry-level Leatherman. If you want to move up in the future, go up to the Wave, or something beyond it if you choose. But definitely preferred over cheap stuff. Definitely preferred. I'm a late Boy Scout with another Leatherman tool, multi-tool recommendation. We'll see you guys later. Bye.